The NBC Television Network.
Elvis Presley makes his film debut in Love Me Tender. What year did that happen? The player who knows may win a chance at a jackpot of cash and prizes worth more than $24,000. Barbara Felder, Shirley Levy, Ron Naylor. They're with us today on Time Machine. And now, here's John Davidson.
Oh, hello. Welcome to Time Machine. Good morning. We trust you've seen the morning news and it put you in a good mood. I hope it did. The news doesn't always do that. Our jackpot of prizes and cash is worth today $24,000 our players will be playing for. As always, we're going to take a journey through the times of your life, see how much you remember about the things that touched us all. Right now, let's meet our first contestant. Charlie?
John, meet Ron Naylor from Brisbane, Australia.
Hi, Ron. Good night. How are you? Nice to see you. Oh, you're from Brisbane. Oh, yeah. I've been to Australia several times in the last couple of years, and it's a beautiful place. I was just looking at your name. Don't look at the card. That's where it says your name. Over there it says Ron is from Brisbane, Australia. Well, that's fabulous.
Yeah.
Gee, I love Australia.
It's a great country.
New Zealand as well. We see all the ads about Australia. New Zealand has a quaintness to it that I love as well.
A little bit of England and a little bit of everything down there.
It's more English, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
You're a professional sailor.
That's correct, yeah.
How can you be a professional sailor?
Well, you just work your way around on boats. I've been traveling around the world. I left Sydney probably 9 months ago.
And sailed from Sydney?
Yeah, from Sydney to Tonga, and then from Tonga on to Oahu.
I could talk to you about that forever, Ron. That's fabulous. I'm a boater myself. We're going to play before or after. All right, let's see how much you know. Come right over here, Ron.
Okay.
Come on. Everybody, you'll love this game. I'll put you on your mark over here. Now, the game is called Before or After, where you have a chance to put cash in your prize bank, maybe a lot of cash, because you could win up to $3,200 right now. That'll sure take the luff out of your spinnaker. Voting talk. We're going to be dealing with 4 events. In each case, you'll be deciding which came before or which came after. All right? Mark will be helping us. Mark, tell us first of all, what is our base year? It is very base, 1932. 1932, and you have $200, Mr. Brisbane. I'll give that to you right now. $200 to go for $400. Here is your first event. Rita Hayworth marries Orson Welles. This is a fabulous picture. In this picture, they are actually signing, it's not a posed picture, signing their wedding certificate.
Right, right.
What was that, before or after 1932 for $400?
Before.
You're saying it's before? Mark, is he right? It was after. Oh, boy, you still have $200, though. You're doing fine. All right. Your next event is, Our Gang Comedies debuts. Boy, those kids look at that picture. Oh.
He's well fed, that little fella.
Yes, he is, yeah. All right. Our first Our Gang comedy is released. Was it before or after 1943 for $400?
After.
You're saying it was after Our Gang debuts in 19, thank you, Mark. 22, no, it was before. Okay, you still have your $200, okay? Your next event is the first stewardess. The first stewardesses, really? Yeah, take to the air for the first time. Wonder what we had before. I don't know. We'll find that out later. Was it before or after 1922 for $400? Before or after 22? I need an answer.
After.
You're saying it was after 1922. Mark, is he right? Yes, it was. You've got $400. Now, come back here. Here's, on our last one, your last event is crowds at the Chicago Exposition got the thrill of a lifetime riding the world's first Ferris wheel, all right? On this last one, you could double your money to $800, but if you miss it, then we take everything away from you. It's double or nothing. So,
okay.
I'll give you a chance. You want to take the $400 and we'll see you later for time capsule, or you want to go for it?
I want to go for it.
Yay! He's going for it. All right. The first Ferris wheel came out before or after 1930?
Before.
You're saying it was before 1930. Mark, is he right for $800? Yeah, way before. You've got $800 in your prize bank, Ron. Plus, we'll see you later for Time Capsule, where all our players get a chance to play for the jackpot with $24,000. We'll be right back after this.
Hey, mister.
Back to Time Machine and John Davidson.
Sweet 16 is next. Let's meet our next player. Charlie?
John, meet Shirley Levy from Los Angeles.
Shirley?
Nice to see you.
Oh, you're so cute.
Isn't that nice? You're from Los Angeles, and you're
Yes, I am.
studying to be a nurse.
Yes, I'm going for my bachelor's degree in nursing. It's really amazing because it'll be my 20th high school reunion and graduation from college in the same year. It's taken me 20 years.
Gee, that's neat. Well, that's great.
Thank you.
We're going to play Sweet 16.
Okay.
And you're not so far from that age, right?
Oh,
Remember when you were
right.
Sweet 16? It has nothing to do with how old you are. If you do well in this prize could go into your prize bank.
It's a table tennis set. You may perfect your ping pong game atop this sturdy table made for indoor or outdoor use, designed to fold for easy storage, furnished by Abercrombie & Fitch, and valued at $1,200.
Thank you.
Now, here's how it works. I'm going to start you off with 16 $100 bills. There you go.
Fantastic.
All right.
Okay.
We're going to show you 4 items. In each case, you have to tell me when the item appeared.
Okay.
For every year that you're wrong, I'll take back one of those $100 bills. All right? If you have one left when we're finished, then that prize goes into your prize bank. Okay?
Okay.
Here is your first item. The first of Coca-Cola's Shapely style bottles, later known as the Mae West bottle, for obvious reasons, was raised to thirsty lips way back in this century's teens. In what year between 1910 and 1919, in other words, in the 1910s, did we first see the distinctive Coke bottle? Sometime between 1910 and 1919. I'll help you with the decade. But if you can guess it exactly, you'll keep more money. What year?
Right. Well, I have no idea, but I'll take a guess at 1914.
Good player. You're saying 1914. The answer was, Susanna, 1916. Well, you lose $200 bills. You've got now 14 left. Okay, remember, the more you lose, the more you have, the better chance you have of guessing the last question. I'll tell you why in a minute. Take a look at this little item. Speak and Spell, the first computerized talking toy. One on the market sometime in the last 10 years. Tell me in which of the 10 years this educational toy started telling our kids to speak and spell. Speak and spell sometime in the last 10 years. Try to get it exactly if you can.
I'll say 1981.
You're saying 81. Patty, when was it? Whoa, we're losing money. You've got 11 left. I see by our tote board you have $1,100 bills left. Oh, that's right. Okay. 11 left. Here is your next item. Katharine Hepburn and Humphrey Bogart navigating a dangerous river in The African Queen. Who could forget that classic film directed by John Huston? When in the 1950s did moviegoers first see The African Queen? Doesn't mean how many times you've seen it on The Late Show, but when it first came out, The African Queen, try to get it exactly so you have money
I'm
left.
going to try.
Sometime in the 50s.
1952.
You're saying 52. When was it, Mark? 51.
Okay.
You're fine. You're doing good. All right. Now, here's the last one, and here's why it's so tough. I can't help you with the decades. You're on your own. You have 10 $100 bills left, all right? Remember, if you have one left by the end, you're okay. That prize goes into your prize bank. That's Tide laundry detergent. Look at the ad. See how old or new the ad is. That might help you. Procter & Gamble introduced Tide to America's homemakers, and dirty laundry was all washed up. Okay?
Okay.
Tell me the year the Wash Day Miracle Tide, the Wash Day Miracle Tide first appeared. Look at the lady in the ad.
Yeah.
Does that help you?
A little
Look
bit.
at the dishwasher she's using. Look at the clothes. Look at Chris.
Okay.
Try to get it exactly. You have 10 $100 bills left. You got to have one left at the end to get that prize.
Okay. 1947.
I hope you're right. You're
Me
saying
too.
47. Chris, when was it? You got it. You're getting one back. You're fine. You've got $900 in your prize bank. Plus, you get that, the prize, which was worth $1,200, the table tennis set. You get to play later for Time Capsule. You get a chance for that jackpot worth $24,000. But you did great right here on Sweet 16. You're going to make a great nurse. We'll be right back after this.
Time Machine and your host, John Davidson.
Time Machine now takes you to the decade of the 1940s. Here is our next player, Charlie.
John, it's our returning champion, Barbara Felder from Canyon Country, California.
This is our champion, everybody. He did so well yesterday. What do you know about the 40s, Barbara? Were you born? Were you alive? I shouldn't ask you that. You never ask a woman her age,
I was
all right?
a twinkle in my mother's eye.
Well, I was born in 1941, and I know about the 40s, but I can't help you. You're on your own. You see up here the decade of the 40s. 1941 through 49. 1941 through 49. If you can line up 3 years in a row, either across or up and down, then this prize goes into your prize bank. Watch.
It's a trip to Switzerland. We'll fly you and a friend from Los Angeles for 7 days in the storybook land of Switzerland, where you may enjoy the quaint villages, the picturesque lakes, and the breathtaking Swiss Alps. Total value over $3,300.
Good luck, Barbara. By the way, if you weren't watching yesterday, Barbara is a police officer here in Los Angeles, and she'd love to get away to Switzerland, wouldn't you? It'd be fun. All right, here's the bad news. If you get 3 in a row diagonally, like this, of course, then the game is over. Then you lose, okay? So try to get them across or up and down. Charlie, what are the 9 events that we're talking about from the 1940s? Listen, everybody.
Allies land in Normandy on D-Day. The first Emmys are awarded. Mighty Mouse makes his film debut. Betty Grable marries Harry James. Laurence Olivier is knighted. Tupperware introduced. M&M Candies is introduced. Dr. Spock's first child care book is published. And the Porsche sports car is introduced.
Each of those events is from a different year in the 1940s. Each event is on one of these cards. Let's make it easier. Pick 2 events. We go 2 at a time. Everybody at home can follow along easier. These 2 cards. Betty Grable marries Harry James, or Mickey Mouse makes his film debut. Which one do you want to start with?
James and Betty Grable and Harry James.
I said Mickey Mouse. It's Mighty Mouse. But you're starting with Betty Grable. I can fix that later. Thank you, though. Betty Grable marries Harry James in 1943. You're okay if you can go up and down. Pick one more event. You have Mickey Mouse makes his film. Mighty Mouse. Mighty Mouse makes his film debut. Did my hairpiece change? It's hard. The netting gets wet and it's sort of chill. No, it's not a hairpiece. I have my own hair. I can't do jokes like that because you'll think that... All right. Mighty Mouse makes his film debut, or the Porsche sports car is introduced. Which one do you want to do?
I'm going to try Mighty Mouse.
Mighty Mouse was introduced his film debut in 1942. You're doing great. If you get to 41, you've got it. Pick another event. All right, you have the Porsche sports car is introduced, and Laurence Olivier is knighted. Sir Laurence Olivier.
Let's try, I don't know, the Porsche.
You're saying the Porsche sports car is introduced in 1948. Whoa. No problem. Yeah, 2 A's. You can get 45. You got it, okay? So, pick another event. You've got Laurence Olivier is knighted, and the first Emmys are awarded. You want 41 or 45? Go for an event that you think took place in 41 or 40. I would.
Emmys.
Just a suggestion.
That's good.
The Emmys are awarded in 19... Yeah, much later. Yeah. Well, now 47, 45, or 41 would give it to you. Pick another event. You have Laurence Olivier or 46, or 40. Just pick an event. What I'm saying is it's getting exciting now. Dr. Spock's first child care book is published, or Laurence Olivier is knighted.
Dr. Spock.
You're staying away from Laurence Olivier. Dr. Spock's first child care book is published in 1946. You got it! You got that trip to Switzerland, plus that goes into your prize bank. Plus, we'll be back to play Time Capsule, all our players, right after this for $24,000. Stay with us, everybody. We'll be right back. Play that.
Back to Time Machine and John Davidson.
This is the Time Capsule, everybody. What we do here will be capsulized, and 100 years from now, they'll open it up and say, that was daytime television in 1985. Time Capsule is played like this. In this envelope, I have a year. All 3 of you are playing together for the first time. I'm going to give you clues to this year, and then later, each of you will try to guess what the year is, right? Whoever's closest wins and gets whatever's in his prize bank. plus a chance at a jackpot of cash and prizes worth more than $24,000. There's a lot at stake here. Players, listen up. Here's your first clue. This was the year Elvis Presley made his film debut in Love Me Tender. Clue number 2. On television this year, this was the year Chet Huntley and David Brinkley first teamed up on the NBC News. What a great team they've been over the years. Alfred E. Newman, that What Me Worry Kid, became the cover boy that year in Mad Magazine. Are you getting a feeling of this year, a portrait of the year? And this next clue, in Minneapolis that year, the nation's first enclosed shopping mall opened for business, the first shopping mall. And finally, listen to this song.
Why do fools fall in love? Why do birds sing?
Frankie Lyman and the Teenagers. Oh, boy, with Why Do Fools Fall in Love? One of the year's biggest hits. That's the portrait of that year. That's all the help I can give you, everybody. Go ahead and lock in your answers right now. Your answers are all in because the lights are lit up. Ron, what did you say?
1966.
66. All right. Shirley, what did you say?
1957.
57. And Barbara?
1954.
54. All right. Everybody at home, write down your answers. The actual answer is 1956. Shirley is our winner. Shirley got it, our winner. Oh, Barbara, you are the previous day, and you got $300 from yesterday. Thank you for coming back in. You were a great contestant. We have also parting gifts for you. And Ron, we have parting gifts for you. Thank you, and say hi to everybody in Brisbane, Australia. Came all the way. Now, Shirley, come over here. She is our champion for time capsule. She gets a chance to play the jackpot for $24,000. She has a table tennis set plus $900 in cash. That's hers. She's going for the jackpot right after this. We'll be right back. Very nicely played.
Thank you very much.
Oh, yeah.
If you live in Los Angeles or you're planning to visit the LA area and you would like to become a contestant on Time Machine, call area code 213-557-3555. And now, back to Time Machine and John Davidson.
I'm standing here with Shirley, who is studying to be a nurse. And if I ever get sick, Shirley, I hope you're there.
Oh, I would love to take care of you.
You devil, you. She has a table tennis set and $900 in cash already, which is great, but take a look at what you could win right now. Charlie?
Our jackpot of prizes starts with this. First, for exciting times in the snow, it's the sleek His and Her racing skis and a sensational snow bike. Next, travel in style with this magnificent handmade leather luggage from Italy. Then, to add a touch of class to your dining room, it's this beautiful oak china cabinet and elegant dinnerware. Next, help make your den the most comfortable room in the house with this lovely sofa bed. And finally, to top off our jackpot of prizes, a new car.
That I can.
A Camaro Sport Coupe, the design of a sports car with the convenience of a hatchback, furnished by Crossroads Chevrolet. Total value of our prizes, over $18,000.
Shirley, our student nurse, good luck. Our cash jackpot builds at the rate of $1,000 a day. Right now, it's at $6,000. That brings the total value to $24,000 in cash and prizes. I have in my hand 4 headlines. This is how we play jackpot. We're going to give you the base year of 1954. So, zoom. Time machine takes you to 54. Our question is, did these events happen before or after 1954? If you get all 4 right, then all these fabulous prizes are yours, okay?
Okay.
Let me read all 4 events very quickly, and don't answer yet, but I'll just give you the idea of what they are. Okay. Before or after 54, Howard Cosell is hired as a network sports commentator. Howard Hughes marries actress Jean Peters. The first national telecast of the Oscar ceremonies is shown. Guinness Book of World Records is first published in the United States. Okay, it's tough. That's why we call it the jackpot. And that's why we give away $24,000.
Right.
All right. Before or after 54, Howard Cosell is hired as a network sports commentator?
After.
Good, you got it. Very good. Before or after 54, Howard Hughes marries actress Jean Peters?
Before.
It is after. After. And the first National Telegraph, the Oscars were before. Guinness Book of World Records was after, in case everybody's watching at home. Oh, boy, that's the bad news.
Yeah.
You didn't get it. Here's the good news. You're invited back to come back and join us on the
be
show.
here.
Next time you see Time Machine, you'll see Shirley. And next time you only need 3 headlines in our jackpot if you can win Time Capsule and get back here. $1,000 is added to the jackpot. It's now worth $25,000. It's time to return you to 1985. Make the most of today and come back and join us on Time Machine. Goodbye, everybody. Shirley, let me show you the prize.
Okay.
Some members of our studio audience and some of our departing contestants will receive Diet Chesta, now with a great taste of NutraSweet and more flavors to make you say, I want to pop, Diet Chesta. And Black Beauty is made of heavy-gauge steel with a special non-stick coating. Black Beauty bakes beautiful, cleans easily, and lasts almost forever.
You won't believe the bargains on Sale of the Century, but you sure can believe the fun next. Then catch Wheel of Fortune, followed by Scrabble, and the $50,000 Tournament of Champions on Super Password.
Time Machine is a Wrench Grundy production.